different skills, and we're born with these, and these are called innate skills and gifts and talents. And if you don't know what they are, ask somebody else around you and they will be able to share with you what those gifts are that you probably aren't aware that you're blessed with. What are the talents that shine through and that maybe you are naturally just good at and you just don't really identify with it, or you probably don't want to utilize it, or you probably don't connect with it because you just didn't see it as something that you were blessed with. Think about your interests. Sometimes this might be easier for some. Think about your interests. What are you interested in doing? What are the things in life that give you inspiration, give you that injection of wanting more input, more effort and energy? What are the things that takes your time and gives you that little extra enjoyment, whether it's for paid or unpaid, whatever it is you do, whether it be for something that you do as a passing time or you do on your own, is it something you do collectively? Whatever it is that is an interest, think about that interest or interest and write them down, because these are going to be some of the ideas that you're going to take forward to see how would you be able to identify some sort of career role as well as your purposeful path, and aligning that you can be able to make some profits off that based on your desirable direction that you'd like to go in. So when you're looking at your passions, those are the areas: gifts, talents and interests. Think about your vocation, things that you probably do as hobbies, things that you might do as pastimes, things that you might just have a practical or good level of knowledge or a specific career or trade. These are vocation. And these are things that sometimes, again, it could be things that are passed down to you. You might be gifted in a particular trade: electrician, plumbing, beauty, hair. You might be really good at looking after people, animals. You might have a great flair or creative flair for design, technology, or you good with farming. The list is endless. But sometimes things are naturally within us. Sometimes things are gifts, or not to say gifts, but talents that are passed down to us, and then they become skills based on, they could be generational and genetical gifts and talents that just run in the family, and therefore there might be family businesses or just family entities, or just generally you family just might have a load of skills that you all utilize and share as a breadth of wealth of skill set sharing amongst you, and you help each other. If you maybe build houses, or you're in the construction trade, or as I said, if you have a particular knowledge maybe in finance, accounting, could be anything. But these are sometimes natural gifts and talents that we might have, whether we are good with the literacy or maths or computers. There's a load of things that can be quite of an interest or a passion, a talent, a gift or a skill. Sometimes it's learned and sometimes we are born with them. There's a lot of gifts and talents that can be acquired, and skills that can be acquired, but most of your gifts and talents you are innate, which means you're born with them. But if you have a hobby, if you have a particular practical knowledge or specific career or a trade, that can too be your purposeful path in life for you to venture onto, for you to then pursue and make a profitable progression in life that can give you a stable and worthy income. These are just two of the areas that I've touched down on so far, and I'll just recap. So in regards to your passions, your gifts, your talents, your interests, when you're thinking about these areas, it's about exploring the things and the industries or roles that you are good at, or that you like, or that you have a love to do. When you're thinking about your vocation, it's things that you enjoy and you can leverage your time for. So keep that in mind as you're brainstorming. And like I say, if you get stuck, it's good to reflect back and ask friends, family members, colleagues, partners. Sometimes you think you know yourself best, but sometimes the people around you can sometimes know your better qualities and the things that you are really good at or you shine at, but you might shy away from. So we'll look at another area, and this area is called profession. Now, profession sometimes is what we're, as humans, especially in the Western world, are used to, we're aware of, we are kind of so much involved in, oh, what profession do you want to be, what profession. And sometimes in life I find that when we're dealing with young people and children and adults that maybe not have had that opportunity in life or that support or that guidance to help them establish and identify what are the stuff that they're good at, what are the things that they would like to do, what are some of the desires or interests that they would like to pursue or have a desire for. If that hasn't been an opportunity given to them, then sometimes you are pushed in corners where, or put into boxes and put into places that might not be of you or of your interest or of your passions or talents or skills, but it's just the fact that we are programmed to believe that we should be destined to find our passions or not know our passions because we've not been identified our passions, but we should be knowing our profession without really identifying what we're passionate about. And that's a bit of the confusion. So for me, find out what you are good at, find out the areas that you need improvement for, and find out what it is as a vocation or as a profession. Because you can be professional and have a great career with something that you are totally skilled to do and that you enjoy doing based on your passions. So your profession is basically a use of skills which are paid for. And that is the kind of mindset that we tend to have 90% of the time, that we must find a job and we should get the skills and qualification to match this job and we should stay in this job and work your way up in this job and the role, and that's your profession, and try and be as best you can at that profession. Yes, I agree, no matter what you do in life, you must be passionate about it, you must enjoy it, it must bring you fulfillment. But I also agree that in life you must be able to have that ability and that opportunity to find and fulfill your passions and align that with your purpose so you can live your purposeful life. So as a profession, just by having education and having skills and being paid for that based on your labour and time, that isn't always profitable and isn't always sustainable, and nor is it always a stable way of living. However, there are some mindsets who do have an interest in entrepreneurship and into becoming a business owner. Now, we know they're very different, although they have very similarities. But when we think about entrepreneurship, and I'm supporting and coaching clients that are wanting to start a business and go into entrepreneurship or have a business and want to go and open up several businesses, then they become not just a business owner, but really they become someone who sets up a business or businesses taking that financial risk in the hope to make a profit. So that's the difference between the entrepreneur and entrepreneurship lifestyle versus someone who's a business owner and manages the operational and financial aspects of a business. That's the differences there. So sometimes knowing what you're probably good at and the things that you have strengths in and the areas and the aspects that you would want to be part of, whether you are someone who likes management, leadership, face-to-face involvement, your interpersonal skills or communication skills are of high quality. If you think you're good at that, then you might want to say, I'm okay just with managing and seeing it operational and overseeing things. If you're someone who has a creative flair, has many different ideas, and has a risk taking approach to life, and you're someone who is willing to self invest in yourself and in your abilities and skills, and pave the way forward for you to build a business or businesses, then entrepreneurship is for you. So looking at those areas based on your passions, your skills, talents and gifts, whether you want to look at your vocation for your hobbies, your practical and knowledgeable skills and pastime habits, or a specific career role or trade. If not, then you can look into profession, and you find a profession that's based on your, you know what you want to do, this is what I like, this is what I enjoy, I've got my lifelong career, and you have skills, you want to get paid for it, then you've got your profession. If you're into entrepreneurship or as a business owner, as I've just said, then you can go down that entrepreneurial journey, and you might be someone who is an inventor. You can create things and bring services and products to the market, which can be of use for many. So that's very, very purposeful for life. Moving on, I would just round up and say, whatever it is that you choose to do, there is a few tips that I would say just to keep in mind. And I would say, be aware of your mission in life. Be aware of the things that you believe that you have a purpose for. You. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone is on this earth to live a purposeful life, and we have all destinies that we can have some input to shape and form, but we also got to put the effort in and the time to do so. But it's important that you try and establish and identify these things that you're destined for, and to do the things that each human in this life is here to do, which is to meet the needs of others, to serve and to be of service to people, or to meet a cause. So we all have different talents, gifts and skills and passions, but as a collective whole, we can all work together and be very meaningful and beneficial in this life, because there are many different industries and many different roles that I have been involved in my journey in life so far, based on my passion, skills, interests and gifts and talents. And I have been able to identify and collectively group my skills and my interests, hobbies and passions to build different roles for myself within entrepreneurship and business, so that I can live my purposeful life and fully be leading my destined life. And from that, I would encourage you to have a focus, have a plan, and you need to take some action and be reflective. Take the time to be reflective in your approach as you are planning your purposeful life, and you are taking action within ensuring that you are working towards your purposeful life. So I hope that this has been useful, my successful overcomers. I hope that you are able to take some action and to ensure that you're taking some control in paving your life to live your purposeful life that is based on purpose, passion, progression, and in the end brings you profits. So look forward to my next video, which will be on a themed topic of motivation. And following that, there will be a weekly theme of topics based on the areas that I deliver on empowerment, business, financial well-being, financial capability skills, well-being, wellness, and confidence, leadership. There's a few areas that interlink and a few areas that all relate to personal development, entrepreneurship, developing yourself, helping you to overcome challenges in your life and your business lives, helping you to have that positive, productive, resilient mindset to set realistic, achievable goals in your life. Know where you're going, take action to where you're going, be mindful, and be productive and be of service to others. So thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video has been of use for you and valuable intake of knowledge and takeaways. And I hope that you can please like, share, subscribe, and take part in the community of being a successful overcomer and helping you to reach your success in life. Thank you very much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.